Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the adventure begins. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the adventure begins. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the adventure begins. Alright, I'm done with that. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins is a 2000 direct-to-video release and later on went to become the first couple episodes of the television series. And I've covered everybody except two people in previous videos. They will be listed and linked in the description. The two people I haven't covered are animator Gordon Kent and writer Bob Schooley. Gordon Kent is best known for Hellboy Animated Sword of Storms, Tasmania, Bonkers, and CBS Story Break. Bob Schooley is best known for Sky High, Big Hero 6 the Animated Series, Kim Possible, and The Penguins of Madagascar. The film stars Tim Allen, Nicole Sullivan, Larry Miller, Stephen Furst, and Wayne Knight. Tim Allen plays Buzz, and I covered him in the video about Toy Story. The link will be in the description. Nicole Sullivan plays Mira Nova, and she's best known for Blackish, Mad TV, King of Queens, and Kim Possible. Larry Miller plays XR, Stephen Furst plays Booster, and Wayne Knight plays Emperor Zurg, and I've covered all of them in previous videos. They'll be listed in the link in the description. The opening sequence of this film is computer-generated animation that was done at Pixar, and then obviously once they put the videotape in, it goes to traditional 2D hand-drawn animation, which was done at Walt Disney Television Animation. Patrick Warburton, who most of you probably know as the Disney voice of Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, was the voice for Buzz. He recorded all the audio, and then Tim Allen came in and actually recorded it. And so on the direct-to-video release, it's Tim Allen. But then when they decided to do the TV series, which is the first television series off of a Pixar film, they used Patrick Warburton's audio because Patrick Warburton was going to go on and do the voice for Buzz in the television series itself, so they ended up going back and using his audio for the television release of it. For the opening segment with the toys in Andy's room, a lot of people reprised their roles. Woody, and this is like famously known, was voiced by Jim Hanks, Tom Hanks's brother, and Jim Hanks does a lot of stuff that's Woody related for Tom if Tom isn't available to do it. So I'm pretty sure like a lot of the theme park stuff is Jim Hanks, and it sounds so close. Like you can maybe barely just catch on that it's not Tom, but it is so close, and I love that Jim does that. This has very mixed reviews. Someone said it's a straight-to-tape travesty, while others said it was a cut above the norm, and it has a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Right off the bat, I called Warp being evil purely because he's drawn like a villain, but I just absolutely called that he was evil, and then when he died, I was like, I thought he was gonna be evil, and then he wasn't dead and turned out to be evil, which was thoroughly predictable. However, this was, like, genuinely funny. There were many moments in this movie that made me actually laugh. One of them was when Zurg said, target the planet of widows and orphans. It made me actually laugh out loud instead of just like it made me giggle because I was like, oh my god, target the planet of widows and orphans. That gave me a really good laugh. There were a lot of other funny moments too. I felt like this was pretty quick-witted and had some funny moments that were like, if a kid understands, they'll laugh really hard, but the adult in the room watching it with the kid would also be like, ah, that's really good, but without being like an innuendo, if that makes sense. You know, like a lot of children's movies will sometimes throw in innuendos that will mean one thing to a kid and be like, okay, whatever, but is like a sexual thing that will make the adult laugh because it's like, haha. Where I really love when they can make jokes that adults can laugh at that aren't dirty and kids could laugh at if they're if they're up to speed on it, you know, like target the planet of widows and orphans. If a kid knows what widows are and obviously would know what orphans are, that's funny. Like that's Zurg targeting the orphans and widows. That made me laugh. And there were a lot of moments like that. And this wasn't super slow. I feel like some of the direct-to-video releases that like also went on to be like the pilots of television shows were like pretty slow and repetitive and dragged because they were then broken down into episodes and stuff, but this was fast and fun, and I think it might have stuff cut out of it because it's the movie, but the movie was made before it was to become a television series, so I'm not sure, but it was much faster than some of the slower paced going to become television series films, and I really liked that. I feel like we're getting into a zone where it's either going to be like playing stupid for kids or it's going to be fast and intelligent and funny for kids, and I'm excited to see that against each other. That's everything I have for Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Adventure Begins. I enjoyed it. Highly recommend if you can get your hands on a copy of this. It was hard to find one. Shout out to Max, who got me a copy of this. You're a real one. He's been getting me lots of copies of lots of things, so everybody should just go follow Max, because he's great. My final rating is 6 rocket ships out of 10. Our total movie count is... Parents As Told and Cry Count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. It is Celebration Month. So join Patreon, because every tier on Patreon is getting some bonuses from the tier above it. So you need to go join, because oh my goodness, how exciting. Buy merch. There is limited edition merch right now. T-shirt, hoodie, long sleeve, tank top, all with this design in a ton of colors. Hop on it. It is only available until August 31st, and then it's gone forever. I'm not bringing it back because we're not going to do the 500th again. So this is it. This is your only moment. If you don't know what this is alluding to, you will by 500. So get on it. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you do you, and don't be Zerg or warp about it. Oh my gosh, I've done it. I've done it.